In this tutorial, I will show you how to use Studio Ninja and I will give you my honest review of the platform and if it's worth it. So first, to get started, you can just go to studioninja.co and then click Get Started for free. Now it's an app specifically created for photographers. To get started, you can enter these details or sign up with Google or Facebook and you will get a 7-day free trial. Then here just choose your currency, so for me it is Euro. And then choose which time zone you live in. Then you need to agree to their terms of use and privacy policy and then click complete sign up. So after doing that, you will see this. So these are their plans. So they have starter, pro and master. Now in the pro plan, you will get workflow automations, you will get unlimited jobs, you will get online booking and much more. So I'm just going to get started with the pro plan, but you can also choose to get started with the starter plan if you don't need the online booking or workflow automation. Now you can go and buy this right now, or you can just click maybe later, take me to the free trial, and then they have a tour which you can follow. Now I'm just going to close this. So from here you now get to your dashboard. Now you'll see they have already added a lead in and they have a few upcoming shoots and appointments. So this is just to kind of show you how it all looks, but you can just go and delete a lead if you want. And you can also see your lead sources, so in this case Instagram and referral. Then you have these sections at the top, so dashboard, clients, leads, jobs, calendar, payments and settings. Now from here it's pretty easy to use. First, let's just go through this. So you have your clients right here. From here you can just click add new client and then enter their details, so first and last name, phone number, email, their address, country, and you can add a note if you want, and then just click save client profile. Then in your leads section, you can add your potential clients, so your leads. So first you will add someone here. So just start with entering their name. And then once you have entered one lead, you will see all of this pop up. So this is the lead itself. Now you can create invoices for that lead, quotes, contract, questionnaires, files, and notes. And you can also send them an email through here. And you can set up your own workflow, so lead created, then when you have accepted the job, you can tick that box. Then when you have the shoot done, you can take that and then job complete. But for example, I could also add a section that is, for example, payment request sent or payment received. And then you can also save that as a workflow task. Now you can also create an automation right here, so add a task that automatically sends an email, questionnaire or contract. For example, contract is the name of this one, and then the action, this task, send a contract, then next, then you can pick which contract it sends. So they have a few samples for you, for example, a wedding contract, and then you can see it right here. So then next, and then you can write the email right here, and then click next again, and then auto send on due date, and then for example, after the job is accepted. So then you have set that up, and now whenever you tick this box that says job accepted, then click yes, check job accepted, then this should happen automatically. So they automatically get the contract into their email inbox, which they can then sign. Now you can add more steps such as contract signed and other stuff, whatever you want to add. Now in the calendar section, you can also start using the bookings. So first you just have a simple calendar and you can click add new. Then add new lead, job, extra shoot or appointment. For example, I'll just do an appointment and then enter a name for this task or for this appointment. Then add the date it's at, then the time, and you can enter a location. And then you can also choose to add this appointment to the workflow of an active lead or job, and you can send appointment reminder to this client according to email templates, and then click save appointment. And now on that day, you will now see that you have a shoot right there, and you can then see what is kind of going on. So it's actually this one, the appointment, but if you enter in a lead when the shoot is, it will also automatically be entered into your calendar. So you don't have to do that manually. Then finally, the payment section right here is where we can see all of your payment requests. Now to actually really start using this, you will need to upgrade to one of their more premium plans. So if you want to set up an online booking form, for example, so that you don't have to put in the bookings, but you can just send a link to your client or lead, and then they can choose a time that is best for them in your calendar that you have set up, then you will need to get the Pro plan. And then for studios with multiple brands, you will even need to get the Master plan, because you have multiple brands, which you can switch around in the top right, so you can just choose which company you're working on right now. So here you can now see all of your leads, you can see your upcoming shoots, your payments, and your revenue right here. Now you can also add a lead source to every client that you get. So for example, this one is set to Instagram, but they have a few of these that are set automatically. So blog post, event, Facebook, Google, Instagram, online directory, partner, referral, trade show, or word of mouth. And then you can see that in the dashboard right here. So where are your leads coming from? Now that is really helpful to have, in my opinion. So that's basically how you can use Studio Ninja. Now to give you my honest review of it, I think it is a great platform for photographers, especially if you are going to get the Pro plan, because you will get the automatic bookings. You can just send a link to your clients, and once you have this really set up and you have some workflow set up and you don't have to do everything manually, then it is very, very good. Now finally, the job section right here, you can also actually see all of your jobs. You can see how far along they are in your workflow. And I really do like Studio Ninja. It isn't the easiest to use and it doesn't look the nicest, but I do think that it is a very good tool for photographers that just want to get everything in order, basically, because you can very easily see what is coming up, what you have done for every client, and what you still need to do, and you can automate simple tasks such as sending contracts. And I would definitely give it a try, especially since you can just get a free trial. So that concludes the Studio Ninja tutorial and review. If this video was helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.